Hello everybody, OK915 here with Minecraft and another redstone thing I created. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. So what it basically is a squasher that automatically transports the squashed mob's item to a chest, which is chest right here. It uses the new hopper that was added in 1.5, so it's pretty cool. So what it basically does, let me try to demonstrate it for you. So you place it, I'm on peaceful, easy, okay, there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, okay. We can try that. So you flip the switch, and they're squished. I feel kind of sorry for them, you know. I mean, they're just poor little pigmen. They're so misunderstood. So anyways, I wonder if this actually worked. Let's check that chest. Yes, it did. And as you see here, it transported. It didn't transport this because some of it pops out, but I don't care. What it does is it squashes the zombie, and it sends the item that it drops through all these hoppers, and the hopper sends the item into this chest, which is pretty darn cool. So how you build this is actually pretty simple. The hardest part is the hopper line, which I will explain. Yeah, so you have a switch and you connect it to two sticky pistons with stone on them or any other material. And so from the lever you have a redstone signal, and one of the sticky pistons with the stone is right on the ground, or it is the bottom piston, because most of the mobs are only 2 height. You can make it 3 for higher mobs, or you can make it smaller. Doesn't really matter. And so you connect it to the smaller one with the stone on it, and where you want the object to be squashed, you put it 2 away from the actual piston. So 1, 2, and then you put one higher, another piston higher, on a block. Then you put it also 2 from where you want the creature to be squashed. Then you just surround that with glass, except the bottom. You surround that with glass. Don't cover the path of these sticky pistons. Then you can just flip your switch, and you see how they will squash whatever mob is inside. But that's cool. I mean, you can. Oh, don't forget to leave a space right here to put the mob egg in, right in front of here. Don't put it on the bottom, because then if you're trying to put the mob egg in, you might go into the hopper, which is annoying. So just make a little window like this, and you can just do that. So it's pretty simple. But then the hopper is it's not really hard, but it's the tedious part. And you see that the hopper, the golden nugget just went in there. So what you do is that you take a hopper. The problem, actually, you know what? I'll show it somewhere else. The problem with hoppers is that you can't like tweak them to show where you want them to go. So you have to put a block down, then you have to put a hopper connected to that block. And so if you place let's say here's a piece of glass and you want the hopper to go into that piece of glass, you have to right click on the piece of glass, and then you see this nozzle thing right there. It will go into the glass block, but if you take it away, it doesn't turn back or anywhere, which it can be annoying and it can be helpful. So what you do is you basically first you make let's pretend that this is our ground. I'll just make it out of glass because I'm so amazing. So you place a hopper here, and this sorry for the lag, this is where the mob will be standing, and so when you squash it, the thing that drops will go into this. So what you do then is you take away this block, and this will be underground, and you right click this side of the dirt block or whatever's under there, and then you see that what happens is that this shows into this funnel, hopper, whatever, and then this hopper shows into this piece of dirt or any object that's underground. So you take that away, it doesn't turn away, and then you do this. You don't do that. You do the same thing with this, and then you keep doing that until you go to your specified place, and then you put a chest there. And let's say this bedrock represents the chest. Put it like that. Then you just make a little thingamajig like this, where you can access your chest, and you kind of have your thing. So basically, what happens is, then when you spawn your zombie pigman, right here, he drops his item, then goes through all these hoppers really quickly into this chest. And then you can grab whatever you dropped without tediously going over here and taking whatever item you want. So that's basically how the squasher works. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Oh, and you have a switch here, obviously. And I put this bedrock just to represent where you would stand. Yeah. So that's basically where how the squasher works. Yeah. And with the hoppers, you can see how it worked. You'd place a hopper right here, then you'd press the hopper turning that way, then like that, and you keep going like that, and then you'll cover just the top with dirt. Yeah, so that's basically how it works. How the squasher works. This is your Kane, and I'll see you later, people. Yeah. Squasher. I'll kill you, zombie pigman. Die. Yeah. Anyways, see you later. This is your Kane 915. Yeah.